They sprinting away from the 1200 metre marker. One of the first out along the inside, Aegean Air, 8 GoldCircleRacing there. Mr. Bombastic got up to run into third position. Trini's Promodero's back in fourth position, and Kiraf's Tune's the widest of all at this stage. They're followed further back by Scara 2, that's the green colours on the inside. Further back is Sassy Queen. The two at the back is Rocky Coast and Malvasia. They're racing about 10-11 lengths off the leader. Aegean Air is the leader, a length and a quarter. 8 GoldCircleRacing is second. Mr. Bombastic has now found the rail. On the outside of that one there is trying to improve position, Kiraf's Tune. Then Trini's Promodero. Scara 2's further back. Then Rocky Coast. Outside the 400, Aegean Air, 8 GoldCircleRacing. Mr. Bombastic now gets the wake-up call. Further back is Kiraf's Tune. Aegean Air, 8 GoldCircleRacing, but Mr. Bombastic's now putting on the pressure. And Mr. Bombastic comes to 8 GoldCircleRacing as they get to the last 100 metres. And Mr. Bombastic now takes it up. And Mr. Bombastic will go on and score. Rocky Coast is running on nicely, but it's Mr. Bombastic the winner. Also Sassy Queen stays on for second. Then Rocky Coast, 8 GoldCircleRacing and Trini's Promodoro involved for photos. Number 5, your favourite, Mr. Bombastic. The Visionaire, Warren Kennedy for Gavin Finzale. A host of owners. This one bred by Summerhill Stud. Went off the tote favourite at R1.90, 110 the place. Place accumulator pool was over the 600,000 rand. Mr. Bombastic wins it. Got asked into action at the top of the stretch. He took a while to get into his stride. Obviously also going to prefer more ground. A nice run from number 9, Sassy Queen, who shows good improvement with the aid of the blinkers. And Sassy Queen pays $5.50 the place. Rocky Coast, sluggish into stride, stays on nicely. Then 8 GoldCircleRacing, Trini's Promodoro. Further back, Kiraf's Tune. They were followed by Aegean Air and then Scara 2. Tote favourite, the winner. So the winner is towards the right-hand side with the white noseband and the lightish colours from 8 GoldCircleRacing. Look where Sassy Queen comes from in the blue silks. Take note of that run. Sassy Queen wasn't in it from the 400 metre marker, so take note of that replay and stays on very nicely at the business end. Mr. Bombastic is the winner. That's the opening race. Next up is race number 2. This will start off our pick 6. It's over 1,000 metres. Until then, back to the studio.
Well, I can tell you the tune of Mr. Bombastic is going to go through the entire weekend. There must be 20, 25 of the connections in the winner's enclosure here, and it's lovely to see that on a race day. When they come to the course and they got a runner, they really enjoy it. Nice to see the support. You needed a train to bring them.
Yeah, look, you know, it's he had the sort of barrier trial form, and that got everyone excited. And you know, it's you know, there's pros and cons with the barrier trials, but I think that it really is a good initiative. I'm for it, and this is another case in point here where he's had 2 barrier trials. He won his last barrier trial. It gave the public an opportunity to see that the horse has, you know, has got a chance, and then they evaluate the rest of the field and take their chances. And so it was nice that the favourite arrived with you know, the public's money on and the owners. And yeah, well done to Paul Lafferty for initiating it. I think it's we've got to commend him, and for Michelle Nerrick and his team for going along with it. And then to the team here, to all our owners, well done to each and every one of them, and thanks for their support, and well done to Warren for a very good ride from a bad draw.
Super. Before you leave us, here's your winning trainer prize for the BSA added bonus, an extra 4,000 for you. Well done.
Thanks very much. We need it.
Well done.
Thanks.
Let's get Warren Kennedy in, and he's having all the photos taken. Now, when you walked into the parade ring, there was an army in the ring.
Yeah, and rightfully so, Sheldon. He had the credentials. You know, it's nice when you can give the guys confidence to come to races and lead in the winner, and it pays off, you know. I must just say big thanks to Gavin and to all the patrons. I mean, I've been off for a week. I come back, first ride's a winner. You know, I've got a great support structure in them. All these ladies and gents are here. They support me very strongly in the stable, and I'm just very grateful for it.
He looks like a horse they're going to have a lot of fun with.
Yes, Sheldon, he's progressive. He's going to learn a lot more. He's not a sprinter. So today he moved up like he's going to win his authority, and he just became a bit one pace down to me, a bit green still, a lot to learn. Thank goodness we had that other barrier trial at Scottsfield. I jumped in that 800 and I chased him and I made sure he knew what it was all about. And he was still green in front, but he'd done enough to win. And today in this sort of field, he just had to reproduce that, and it was race over.
Well, you'll have the winning check, and here's a winning jockey prize, a few thousand rand there to spend. Well done.
Thanks very much, Sheldon, and just well done to all the guys, and very nice to have them on course and to lead in their winner.
Super.
Cheers.
Well, let's get the entire gang. You can fill up the ring here, come into the equation. We got a whole host of winning connections, and when you come to the track and you got this camaraderie, lovely stuff.
It is very, very nice. Well done to the partners. A special big thank you to Gavin. I don't know if he told you, but he actually gave us this horse for nothing. And we had a horse that didn't do well, so he said, listen, he's bought this other one. Do we want to take it over? We said, for nothing, how can we go wrong? And it's a really decent horse. So well done to Gavin. Thanks to the partners, and well done to Warren. He came from a bad draw and he did very well. Thanks a lot.
BSA added bonus for the winning owners, around about 26,000. You're going to have to split that about 100 ways.
I'm going, eh? So bye.
Well done. Come into the picture. Come into the course with a lot of confidence today.
Yeah, I think Gavin was very confident. I think we just needed to beat the draw, and you would have a good run, a decent run. As I just want to mention to all the partners, we need to really thank Gavin, because, as we said, we got this horse for free. He replaced it with another horse, and to keep the partnership, I think the guys really, really need to applaud Gavin. And well done to Gavin, a good ride from Warren, and then also to the Fanzale team. Well done to them.
Well, there's about 20 bottles of champagne waiting. Go enjoy.
Yeah, no, we'll have a bottle each. Thanks, Sheldon.
Well done. Lovely to have all the connections on course. The BSA added bonus. His name is Mr. Bombastic, and that's going to be the tune throughout this evening.